This year, the Jewish community celebrates Passover on Wednesday, and the Christian community celebrates Passover on Thursday. The Jewish community celebrates the fact that the death angel passed over them when they were beginning their exodus from Egypt. And the Christian community celebrates the fact that the death angel has no hold on them, and they believe they shall live in eternity. Both are celebrations of life. Both are recognitions of death and mortality. But life is like a seed. A seed must be planted in the ground, and it dies. And in death it becomes alive. The Israelites died to the life they had in Egypt and went forward to claim a new life in the promised land. And Christians claim to die to this world, saying that they will have a glorious life in the world to come, in the kingdom to come. But we tell you, the kingdom is within, and life is within. The divine is within. But make no mistake about it. Darkness also dwells within you. Evil dwells within you. All of the problems of humanity are manifest from the selfishness that comes from within. For you have a good angel and a bad angel within, and they wrestle continually. And the one that you give precedence and praise to will be the victor. If you give your life towards prayer and meditation, to good deeds and happiness and joy, then the good angel shall win. The good angel will prevail. But if you turn yourself over to greed and lust, and fulfilling the desires of your imagination, then the evil angel prevails. And that is harmful to your life. And you will then have to pay the price. But make no mistake about this. You alone do not suffer, but you suffer all of creation. That is to say, you do not harm yourself without harming all of creation. For all is one, and one is all. All things are sentient. Every blade of grass, every tree, every rock, every planet, the world upon which you live, Every atom is sentient. And your consciousness is interwoven with it all. So, now you are making the great sacrifice with COVID-19. Yes, the coronavirus is causing you forcibly to make the great sacrifice. And as a result, the earth is being given life. Pollution is clearing from the air. Think about that. The cities that are normally polluted are now clearing. The Himalayas are again visible. Snow-capped mountains in America. And in those areas where people had to alternate days of driving to mitigate pollution, the pollution is way down. You are making a sacrifice and your earth is resurrecting. But remember this. In Egypt, when the Israelites fled, they left the age of Taurus and entered into the age of Aries. But they looked back and wanted the bull. And it was a costly mistake. And so it is that if your sacrifice is just this temporary event with no learning, then this will create a big problem. For you are being given a chance right now, not just to learn the lessons of what happens in a pandemic, but to learn what happens when humanity is threatened. Oh, your governments have failed, some of them miserably. And most substantially, you have seen how the government of the United States of America has totally and utterly failed you because of selfishness, greedy, boasting, desiring to be the center of attention, and wanting to turn a catastrophe into a reality show. Well, we tell you this is reality, and the reality is this. Your earth needs to heal, and it has been given a real jump start. But if now you deny the science, the actual science that shows you what is happening to the environment, then you will suffer. This has been a minor foretaste. And because you have listened to the science, it is not as bad as it could be. But it didn't have to be this bad. Now, when you go forward, will you listen to the environmental science? Will it be bad, but not as bad as it could have been? Or will you help your earth heal? You have been given a respite. Will you take it and use it wisely? To all of you of all faiths, we say, God loves you. To all of you of all faiths, we say, trouble and pain is always part of human life, and suffering comes equally to all individuals. But grace comes to those who seek it. But enlightenment comes to those who search for it. God is hidden so close to you that you cannot find the divine without searching. Search and you will find. Life is for the living. And if you choose selfishness, you are already dead. Azrael already stands at the door and knocks. But if you choose love, kindness, and giving, you have fulfilled the great commandment. And whatever your faith might be, the doorways to enlightenment, the doorways to God, the doorways to self-realization are open. We leave you with blessings and with peace. Peace be with each of you.